This all came as a big shock to me, not least as someone moving house this weekend who no longer has anywhere to sleep in London and intended to drive in the early hours to Scotland, only to be told I might actually be stopped at the border. So it was a big shock to me. How much of a shock was it to you?
George, good to be back with you. Perhaps again, not under these circumstances. And as you say, yeah, the coronavirus is a problem that continues to unfold for us in Britain and for the world. It wasn't a total shock to me. I have been looking at the numbers from the beginning. I do trust in the numbers that are well published by the Johns Hopkins Institute, and for which there's a broad cooperation around the world from health institutions. And it's been very clear that, with the exception of those countries that adopted very aggressive health measures immediately, and I go back again and again to the Chinese example as being the preeminent one, where they have essentially eradicated the virus, where they recognized just how contagious a virus they were dealing with, and despite its low mortality, if a large enough percentage of the population became affected, what a terrible toll it would take upon our population. They eradicated the virus. They had a pool party to celebrate in Wuhan. They had rock concerts. They're back to normal sporting ventures. Their economy will expand. They have essentially gone through the other side, and they're looking at a vaccine as a way of stopping reintroduction of infection from the outside. It's been a very different story in Europe, which rapidly became the epicenter of the pandemic. And really, we've never got on top of this, George. I know during the summer months we were slightly complacent, but even, you'll remember when we talked about it, I said, look, there's still a lot of the virus around in the country.